What's going on, the Generous? This is Zach from Gin and Sofa. Today we're going to have Billy on. We kind of did a little hybrid remote recording. Billy's on the remote, and me and Cristiago are in studio. Hope you guys enjoy our little banter sesh we got going on here. We talk about everything from top 5 Jim Carrey movies to the best food combinations known to man. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, all the jams. Get there. Let's go.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Where did you get food?
I stopped by Chick-fil-A on the way home. I was helping out my cousin move a television from his basement to his car.
He did that mighty early.
Yeah, well, I had to. I dropped off Sweeney at daycare at 8 o'clock, and then his house is about 10 minutes from the daycare, so I just decided to go there. But
kind of rude, I was gonna say, to like Saturday morning, be like, "Hey, come move some shit."
oh, I asked him to do it this time early in the morning, mainly because if I'm out and about and with my duty calls, I'd rather be out and about and get everything done early and not have to worry about it.
You had stuff you wanted to do. I understand.
Yes. Well, stuff I'm obligated to be a part of if I have to. So
here's my problem with Chick-fil-A breakfast, Billy. They got rid of the bagel sandwich.
Oh, the bagel sandwich was fire. It was good. Great. Fantastic.
Excellent breakfast.
Excellent breakfast.
Yeah, I enjoyed the bagel breakfast sandwich too, but I don't know why. I mean, they still have the English muffin one, the egg white grill, and then of course the classic biscuit, which that's what I go for. That's my favorite. That's my go-to Chick-fil-A breakfast one.
Yeah, I used to always love. So I hate biscuits. So I hate the chicken minis. I just want to eat the chicken nugget itself.
Oh, really?
I hate a biscuit. You guys know this about me. I've made no attempt to hide the fact that I hate a biscuit.
I hate biscuits. Actually, I'm on your court here. Biscuits are fucking pointless. Dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because they try to give biscuits an extra shelf life. Like, I don't think that they last more than a few hours, honestly. It should be fresh and
well, I think, like, I don't want anything that's like designed to last the nuclear holocaust, okay?
Yeah, right.
Unless it's like spam.
Billy, speaking of bagel sandwiches, do you like McDonald's bagel sandwich?
Isn't it the steak bagel sandwich when they come out with it has like a special sauce or something?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't get McDonald's breakfast a lot, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say it's one of my top fast food breakfast size.
Really? Interesting.
What? Did you just make a face?
I know. I'm sorry?
Did you make a face at McDonald's?
Well, we don't really go get a lot of fast food as much anymore. So if I do get a fast food breakfast, I'm usually not going to be at McDonald's. But I do like, have you ever had Wendy's breakfast?
I'm unfamiliar with their breakfast game.
Right.
They do a this is funny. Carly got such a kick out of this. They do a breakfast baconator, and it's just a baconator with an egg.
Yeah, actually, we've got breakfast, actually. Come to think of it.
Yeah, because I remember the Frosty Chino they have.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if they still have that or not, but
you shouldn't, because it was ass.
Yeah.
You get the hot dog cup there, huh? What's in that?
I do. It's just a seltzer. I like to drink out of it.
A seltzer like a normal water seltzer, or a seltzer like a alcoholic seltzer?
It's a normal one. Can't have alcohol right now. So.
Oh yeah, you're on duty. Might be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're good.
One thing I notice about different, like, you think of McDonald's, you think of like, well, they got a lot of good things, so they're kind of an exception. But you think of the Wendy's breakfast, they have that very interesting breakfast bread. It's like a ciabatta, almost like a ciabatta, half like sourdough loaf. I don't know how to describe their breakfast bread. And then you think of Burger King, and they're known for their croissants.
I the croissant witch.
Yeah.
Man, that ham and cheese croissant witch is something else. Oh, ass ahoy!
Wait, what? Oh,
That's ass just right through the camera.
It is only an ass.
It's only that's our Patreon. Pantsless. No, nobody wants to see that.
But I do like the wedges there though at Wendy's. The breakfast wedges are pretty good.
Not for me.
You're a breakfast potato guy?
I am a breakfast. I like all forms of breakfast potatoes. I do like tater tots though, primarily for breakfast.
Probably. I'm putting some just.
I like. I'm not really. I don't really like tater tots that much. I like the McDonald's hash brown, which is essentially just a large flat tater tot. But
yeah, you can't go wrong with the hash brown.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't go wrong with a McDonald's hash brown at all.
I do like the home fries style of potatoes, though. Like I'm a home fries guy.
What about like Waffle House hash browns?
I have never been to Waffle House.
Really? You've never been to a Waffle House?
Would love to. I want because I know you can get them smothered and covered. One's with cheese and one's with mushrooms, and that's exactly how I want my.
I think you can get it with like gravy, like biscuit gravy.
Yeah,
like sausage gravy.
It's not good. I think it's overrated.
Yeah,
but Waffle House?
Waffle House, yeah.
I mean, it's an experience in its own, in my opinion. Like, I'm not going to say it's the Ritz, Carlton, and breakfast joints, but I mean, it's
not the Ritz.
It's definitely a good experience. It's nice. It's really nice, like between the hours of 11:30 p.m. and 4 a.m. after like a concert or something.
Yeah, so for like shenanigans. It's like Arby's on crack.
Arby's on crack.
You guys need to watch out when Arby's has breakfast. That's game over.
Game over.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you went sideways on me.
Oh, why did I go sideways? Hold on.
Over here.
I don't know why that happened.
I always keep. This is an interesting question. I have a relationship theory.
Good.
Do you keep your screen locked? Not your password, but like orientation lock. Do you keep your orientation?
I keep mine by.
What?
Orientation.
Oh.
That's bi-directional.
You mean like auto rotate on? Like you have it where if you rotate it, it goes horizontal? Like, is that what you mean?
There's an option.
Yeah.
You can lock it.
So do you have your orientation lock on?
I do not. No.
I do.
Now there's Carly.
Probably not because she watches videos on there. Think of the widescreen, right? Or because when you flip it over.
The thing is, when you go YouTube, when you open a YouTube video, even if I have my orientation lock on, it still opens.
There's a button that you can just just turn it. So
is it because of like just the? Okay, I mean, I just have always turned the phone over to watch like Netflix or YouTube. I've never had to push the button.
Yeah, I think it's because I get really frustrated. Like I like to read laying down a lot. And
I see what you mean.
When it turns to its side, and I'm like, I'm reading an article, sir.
That's always. I was gonna say, like, I think I find myself locking it at that instance. Like, if I'm laying down on the side and like it starts turning as I'm reading something, and I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be reading like an article, and it's like, and you can't.
I would say probably if I found myself in that position where it was annoying me, yes, I would put on the lock, but I usually don't. I just hold the phone a certain way. I don't lay down and read like that.
You're not a layer.
Not a layer. I do hate this new iOS update, though. The 18. Oh, my goodness. I cannot get used to it at all.
That is.
Well, one, like if you look at your photos, like your camera roll, it automatically brings you to like the most recent instead of just your photos. And it has them all categorized somewhere. And if you're a video editor, if you use it for editing,
it looked a lot better 10 years ago.
I'm sorry?
I said I don't need to see my most recent dong pic.
No, that's not the point though. Like it's just everything used to be in 17 be so categorized, and now it's just all just sitting in front of you. And also too, I don't know how often you use your the swipe down for like
Bluetooth
screen recording or Bluetooth. Yeah. If you go to swipe up to get rid of that, it's now a scrolling bar, and it'll pull up your music. It'll pull up other stuff. So unless you
You gotta be like lighter on the touch, Bill.
You got to be perfectly on the bottom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
sorry, a little rough here. Got rough hands.
It's a gentle thing.
Yeah.
This is weird, but I was thinking about this the other day. Like, looking back, I'm like, this photo of memory.
Yeah.
Of like, oh man, that was a year ago. I think I talked about it last night where I was like, man, that was a whole year ago. We were like in Pittsburgh. But I was thinking about like, in history of time, we were just talking about dongs. Okay. Dong talk, baby. Here we go. Do you think dongs have evolved? Do you think like, I guess I'm saying like in like Civil War era and revolutionary times, even going back, do you think like the max peen was like at like 5 inches and now it's at like 50?
Oh yeah. Some evolution shit going on here.
I do think there's been some evolution. But I think back then they didn't know about like diseases. So like,
dongs were some rough shapes.
Yeah, there were some dongs probably hurting dongs.
Yeah.
Looking great.
Yeah.
Different shapes that we never even heard of.
And they all like, especially you think about like the stuff we know now about like, I've mentioned this on the pod before, but I like my pouch in my underwear, where I can slide everything in, let it be.
So it's an emotion, sliding it in.
Slides in.
Yeah. And when I think about like dudes wearing pantaloons in like the 1400s, they were probably, everything was probably like compressed.
Their showers weren't.
Yeah.
The quality of the shower.
Hygienics.
Donggenics. Bill, your thoughts?
I mean, I guess yes, there would be some evolution. I mean, we also have to think too. I don't know how far back, like circumcision was. It was more of a religious thing. So like definitely that evolved where it's not only like a religious thing; it's more common among people who are not Jewish anymore. I would say. So yeah, that would be part of the evolution. I'd say too. When you say like diseases and stuff, things that decide to grow down there. I'm sure that doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm sure that happened a lot more then with the uncertainty of it.
I'm also interested in manscaping.
Oh yes.
Like I'm like manscaping.
Oh, there was none of that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
It was the fucking the Amazon. I'm sure. Find the needle in the haystack.
Yeah, I was more like thinking about size, but you guys went a different route with it. That's cool. I was thinking about girth and length.
Oh, you mean
and the yaw, of course.
I don't know. I don't know how size would work though. I don't know if it would.
I'll tell you how it works.
I mean, I guess we did learn to walk upright, so maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, the ween is curved over time, possibly. As we walk upright, the ween walks. That's like a.
I do think gravity has always been a thing, so a dong's always.
The dong's been a dong since dongception.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Sure.
I know you're a little bit younger, but like you had an aim.
I did.
What was has your name always been Possibilities? Like
it is not. That's a more recent thing for sure.
Okay. So what was your first AIM screen name?
Oh golly. It was so long ago. It was probably something hockey related and probably with the number 69 more than likely.
Wow. Were you also, when you were doing AIM away messages, like I've been polling this for people, I know you and Carly have been together for quite a long time. Would you ever bold C's in your away message so people would know like, Billy's thinking about a girl that starts with a C? You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like some cryptic messaging in the away message?
Like,
so I would say that maybe not. All right, I'll go with this. Brandy actually busted my balls back when we were when I was like in in like middle school. I had an away message from my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "Oh, you love her so much," but But the cryptic messaging, I would say, was more on MySpace, like the bulletin boards, where like I don't know if you guys ever use those or not.
Oh,
I never used the bulletin board.
That's how I got so good at DMing. You know, someone put bulletin board would be like, I noticed you said you liked Brand New.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you send them a lyric and see if they can decipher it. You didn't know what that was? That's Brand New.
Yeah.
I thought you were number one fan.
Yeah, I did like AIM. That was it was just kind of cool that, I mean, because we never really saw anything like that where you could talk to people.
Yeah.
You know, instantly.
Yeah. And then you had Here We Are.
Exactly. Now look, we're streaming and doing a whole podcast through the.
Let me see your video. Get on video.
Yeah, get on video.
Yeah.
Bulletin board. Okay, so who's your top 8 though?
Oh, so my top 8 usually was it was my girlfriend at the time was number 1, and then I had my siblings, and then friends. That's how the order went.
Okay.
So yeah, which
do you guys remember when they went from top 8 to like top 4 and like top 16? You can
could pick.
The day MySpace died. All downhill from there. As you find.
So I when it comes to top 8, I actually, like, you guys know I'm a web developer, and like one of the ways I originally got started was like HTML coding on MySpace. And I hid my top 8. So like you wouldn't be able to, when you went to my page, you wouldn't see my top 8. And that's because, you know, I didn't have some built-in 8 dudes, you know.
You have 8 dudes.
Yeah.
I had 8 dudes built in.
I loved MySpace for that whole create your own page thing. You know, I mean, you could definitely tell it would slow people's computers down if you had all the graphics that were flying all over the place and the YouTube videos. Yeah. But it was something special for sure. But when Facebook came on the scene too, it simplified everything. You're like, oh, this is so nice. It's so clean. It's so fresh. So it's like a cycle, right? We go through all this. I kind of wish I had a MySpace page again because I kind of miss that creativity.
I agree. And I also miss, like, with MySpace, there was a built-in, like, you know, music's huge for me, huge for all of us, I guess. But, like, music's big for me. So, like, if I went to, like, a girl's page, for example, and she had, like, a band that I liked, the song playing, that was my built-in first message.
Yeah.
So you had a little Since Fail going, and I just wanted to say,
again, sending a lyric from that band, perhaps. I see you Since Fail. Here's a, you know.
I was never a lyric.
While you sleep,
that's close to that. That almost falls on those, like when someone's wearing a shirt and you're like, name 10 songs.
Oh yeah, but like.
Yeah, I remember you could also be, you know, like you said, you see that they like that band. I saw, you know, people would post. I don't know if they started doing like, I don't know if it was a bulletin board too, but there was somewhere else where they could do like, kind of like what Facebook does, like what's on your mind. And they'd be like, oh, you know, really looking for like a country boy. It's like, well, what, you know, I got a country song as my song.
Yeah.
Shocking. I thought I mean, I did have my public top 8 you know, for the public, but I never but I never really like had anybody that changed. It was always the same people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was Coop your number 1 or was Duhamel your number 1?
I think it was.
Nice.
I think it was, I mean, a mixture of like Coop, Dylan, both Mikes. Ooh, I'm out of people.
That one dude that showed you MySpace.
Oh, Nick. Yeah. Chris like Gresset.
See, you had a squad of dudes.
I had a bunch of dudes. Yeah.
Lastly, like I feel like if someone went to my MySpace, it would just be like 8 girls that I happened to be talking to at the time.
Well, that was always the game, right? It wasn't the game like they just like you talk to him well for like maybe a weekend, so she moves up to number 4 or some shit.
Yeah,
like, look at you making progress. You know, if you play your cards right, you might be in the top 3 by the end of the week. I don't know.
It was always awesome when you saw your like you made it to a girl's top 8.
I was gonna just say that. I was like the worst part is put them like top 4, and then you like go to their page, and you're not even on the top 8.
You're like, oh
yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Do you remember?
Oh, that's my boyfriend. Sorry, I didn't tell you I had that guy. Oh.
Do you remember that, especially back when it first started, when it actually showed online now?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was always the worst when like you'd send you responded to their bulletin, then like a day later you see online now, like, all right, about to get a response.
Yeah. You would get nothing. You're like,
well, on top of that online now thing, like it was cool to see when you log into the homepage, and it was simple white and blue boxes, and it would say, "Oh, new message, new bulletin, new this," and I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah. I always hated when I got a new message. I click it as like some random dude, like one of my friends.
Yeah, what up, bro? Hey, dude, just text me, man.
Yeah, be like, bro, my MySpace DMs are exclusively.
Yeah,
motherfucker, get the hell out of here. Well, what's kind of funny is that like I think MySpace kind of got bigger before like texting got really big.
Mm-hmm.
So like DMing and stuff was almost the preferred method to like talk to chicks because you're like, I can't really text.
Yeah.
I have like a 30 character limit for the month. I don't know if I could even. I remember I got in trouble once though.
Oh yeah.
I got in trouble for texting too one month because before it was unlimited, right?
Yeah.
At first I got in trouble a lot with the minutes.
Yeah.
And then I got in trouble with the texting. I'm sorry, I'm too cool. I can't.
Have you? I know. Unfortunately, MySpace has like deleted all their old archives. So if you log in, it's just bare bones what your old profile was. But
I thought for a while they kept all your pictures and stuff.
Like, so about 6-7 years ago, I had logged in and I got a notification that they said, "Hey, your profile's been inactive. It's gonna be available, but everything's gonna go." But I looked back and you saw all the old DMs from like 2006 to 2008, and I was like, "Oh my god, I am a different man."
I mean, it's true. Like, I think about like some of those cringy like aim like instances where I'd be like, "Elizabeth, why are you not talking to me?" And like I would send that. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say like it's always when you look back and you're like, what the fuck was I writing?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, just the incoherence of it too. Like I was like, why was I typing this way? I was so illiterate. Like
I did proper English. I was in a fucking scrub. I just sound like a fucking sad scrub.
Yeah.
Well, if you're free, we can hang out. And then you
text me, call me sometime.
For a reason, my dude. And he didn't see it, and then you look like a jackass.
Yeah.
Good times. Missed that times.
I do too.
And then
innocent.
Yeah. Innocence.
It is going to be very odd for like like I think like 5 years ago is about when like the kids that are born now, but like they're going to have their entire life online.
Yes.
Like a record of their existence is going to like from either their parents being like, just had my kid.
Yeah.
Like posting their like super young baby pictures, like their entire life is going to be.
It's funny because I was just other day noticing, like we're at an age where some other people have kids and shit, right? And like, some people use Facebook to post. They post everything on Facebook, though. They're posting like you remember JC? I don't even call you. I don't think he listens. But he should. But his kid plays hockey now.
Okay.
And he's like, Liam's team won 17-6. He got like 5 goals. Yay. And I'm like, bitch, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, why is it on Facebook so now everyone can read it? And someone was like, well, what if their family wants to see? And I was like, that's what texting's for. That's what group messaging is for. Like, have a group chat for your family and be like, look, this is highlights from his game. I don't need to scroll through my feed and see your kid's like fucking highlights of his life. You know what I mean? Like his fucking statistical breakdown. And it's not even just that. It's like everything. Like my kid got herpes today.
Oh my!
And you're like, oh, geez. Thanks.
I mean, I would say there's a limit to it because at that point, what's the point of it then?
There's another one. Here's a good example. It's crazy. The girl went to school. Her kid's in like high school and he's like a junior.
Damn.
But I guess he like got hit in the lip playing sport, and it's like split open, and she's taking like zoomed in pictures, right? And she's
like, yeah, that's dumb.
My morning was spent at the ER because whatever got hit in the face with a baseball or something, right? And look at it, and then like a week later, look, it's healed, and I'm like, this motherfucker's now gonna go. Maybe like my mom posted pictures of my busted lip.
Yeah,
it's not going anywhere because it's on Facebook. Like, why?
Well, I was actually just talking to my mom. She follows like a Coast Guard moms page on Facebook, right?
Oh.
And some of the cringe stuff that the moms will say, like about their kids, if their kid one had posted, somebody screenshotted my thing and sent it to the unit where he's at, and they were all making and poking fun at him. I thought this was a good group, and I was vulnerable and all this. And I'm like, well, you're posting it online, lady. Like. People think that they have this security online. It's literally out for everybody to see.
Yeah. Agreed.
Well, I was going to say also that you're talking about young people getting Facebook. I think it's just all boomers now.
That's true.
It's boomer book.
Mm-hmm.
They're
all in direct messaging for like TikTok and Instagram, for sure.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is huge right now with kids, man. It's crazy.
I thought we were still talking about boomers. I was like, no way.
No. I was saying, like, yeah, there's not a lot of kids on Facebook, but a lot of their conversation is through Reels and direct messaging through like Instagram and TikTok. Which those algorithms now, they pinpoint exact, like you watch a video for more than 5 seconds, out of nowhere your algorithm's shifted.
Well, TikTok doesn't have this feature, but now Instagram apparently really. I work as a digital strategist, so even though I don't have social media, I have to keep abreast.
Yes, we got the expert on the show. I love it.
But like
we're trying to expand the brand.
Instagram has a feature now where you can reset your algorithm.
Oh, please.
Well, how do you get to that option?
I'm sure it's through your settings. You just click.
Yeah. Oh, it has it, but I'm not going to tell you how to do it.
Well, I mean, like I don't have Instagram. I don't know like the step-by-step process, but it apparently just came out.
Why though? Is it because people were like, I mean, I have noticed that sometimes, like for example, we have Instagram for this podcast, and like sometimes you post something and it reaches like, I don't know, not big numbers, like maybe 200-400 people, and then you'll post the exact same thing at the same time next week, and it goes to like 50 people. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. YouTube's the same way. Like you'll post a short and it gets like 1,500 people in a day, and then the next time it goes like 50, and you're like, I don't understand.
Maybe one was funny and one wasn't.
You would say yes, but I would think that if they liked it.
It's also because so many things change, right? In respect to what people are interested in at a certain time, whether something goes viral and then I know where people are searching that.
I guess
a lot of people watching podcasts could have been on at that time and looking at because sometimes I'll find myself in a YouTube death scroll of just nothing but podcasts. And it may just populate in there eventually, and it's
But I guess I would say that if it was like likes, because I think the way it works, I mean, you're the expert, I'm not, but like I think it just like as you're scrolling, it just pops up, right? Mm-hmm. And then like I think if they take a second, it counts as a view, right? Mm-hmm. Like even a second, just like they looked at it, even though it's a 30-second clip, they look at it for like a second or two, it doesn't matter. Because if you look at the metrics, it'll tell you like how long they stay. It'd be like 30% made it the 3 seconds, and then 10% made it the whole 30, and you can see it go down as how many people like. So like to me, it just pops up. If the numbers aren't that high, it means the media outlet is not pushing my content. Yeah. And I don't know why it would be different between the exact same shit, unless it's just like, hey, we decided you were shadow banned from. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some more like.
Well, also, too, I wouldn't be surprised if they decide if they were regulating it and being like, oh, if you boost it, we can enhance your, you pay.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure if you're like paying for sponsor or paying to boost your app, they'll bust you everywhere. Like, but then
we tried doing that with Carly's Family's pizza shop. Like it'll say, oh, you are guaranteed to be on the feeds of 1,000 people in the Atlanta area who follow like pizza places. And what you put in the post, like, oh, mention this post and get 25-30% off your order. and like one person says like, "Hey, I saw your Facebook post," and you're like, "Okay, was this $200 worth it to get
wasn't
because if you get 50% of who saw it call in, you've made your money back that you spent. Plus now you have future customers. But if only one or two people do it, it's kind of like a wash at that point,
I think Chris, you told me at one point it was like it's a numbers game, obviously, but you told me something like if you reach it's like 1% of your ad. Like if you put an ad out to like 1,000 people and 10 people respond, that's successful.
Like click-through rates. Yeah. Like 3% is like. So it also depends on kind of like what you're doing, but like 3% of a click-through rate is like, oh wow, like we spent X number of dollars and got 300 people. So like but at the same, like it's like you said, it's a numbers game, and like social media now is like a business, so they treat it like a business, and they want kind of like you said, they could show you a YouTube video and be like, look, your numbers got 1,500 people. If you want that again, now you have to pay us.
Yes, exactly.
So like, I don't know. Like you guys know I'm pretty anti-social media, so it's like
it is shitty.
Yeah, to me it's just like, I don't know. Anytime like a corporation, and these are all corporations that own these things, run something that is meant for people, it's inherently just something that like, oh,
right,
you need my money, and it's like we could all just talk to each other normally.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's the worst part is if you get like wrapped up and worried about it. That's the thing. Yeah. Some people do, so I don't really give a shit. It's just funny. It's like the other thing with that is things that do become popular, and then you can't understand why.
Yeah.
And you're like, why is this a trend? I don't know.
So I think part of that too is like companies boosting it, but like Shadow,
Patriots, really low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Out there manipulating.
Yeah, like I think like industry plants exist where like it feels organic, but like suddenly like this one person got super big because they,
Sure. And then you see one person like that, so then everyone else is like we were talking about earlier about people that stream, right?
Yeah.
They see one guy it could be a plant, become super famous. Well, I'll try. And now everyone's subscribing to Twitch or paying like YouTube Premium or something to get their stuff out. And they'll make enough money off of it to make it worth the one guy's plant payments.
Yep.
For sure.
Which is his soul. It's Shang Tsung stuff.
Billy, do you like pickles?
I love pickles.
What's your favorite style of pickles? Not to change the subject, but like
it's good. It's a little dark.
No, it's a good segue. I like it. My favorite style of pickle would probably be like sandwich style, like pickle, like the long slivers, like the long one.
Pickles.
Like you like a sliced long way.
Yeah, like a slice. Yeah, but then again, I could have like if it's like a pickle out of the barrel at the deli.
I like a dill.
You like a dill?
I don't like bread and butter.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like bread and butter either.
You mentioned sweet relish last night.
I love sweet relish.
I think relish is the only time it's acceptable to be kind of sweet. We should go to get some hot dogs. See if good talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get the pickles from the refrigerator section. We don't get them off the shelf. Yeah, it's a different kind of pickle.
My bad.
I like it. It's
a different kind of pickle.
Do you eat your pickle when you get a sample? Well, actually, you were saying something. Sorry. You were talking about your favorite pickle.
I was just gonna say. Sometimes I prefer like the spicier ones too.
Ooh.
There's a spicy garlic. I think it's just Clausen or like Vlasic, but it's it is in the refrigerator section, and it was like spicy garlic. And it's not like spicy as in like a chili pepper. Just like when you kind of like I got that roll last night. It was like spicy garlic.
Oh yeah.
It was like really fucking fierce garlic flavor. That's nice. But I also like little cornichons.
Yeah, I love gherkin is my favorite style because I like to just keep popping them. Like when I go to a salad bar,
slap them in there, baby.
I know I could just go buy gherkins, but like I load up my salad bar choice with a bunch of gherkins, and then I'm like, Chris, you are an idiot.
Yeah, right.
Because it's all done by weight, and that's a dense.
Those are some hefty fuckers, like hefty boys. What about like when you get a whole pickle on this or spear?
I don't mind. I like the spear, like at a diner or something, or if it's like with potato chips. Yeah, I like the spear. I'm not like. It took me a while to get used to like hot pickles. If like fried pickles, like where they're warmed up. I like an ice cold pickle, honestly, like in front of the
I don't like
fridge.
warm pickles either.
You don't like a
Yeah.
fried
So a lot of the time, the spears, because they'll be sitting in the warming on the plate because they put the pickle on first before the food. It just gets hot, and I'm like, like it's just kind of mushy. It's not crisp anymore. It's just it's. So yeah, I would say like the spear is good as long as it's a spear that's cold.
Yeah. What's your thing?
I was gonna say like homemade pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Like a place makes like we make our own pickles, and then they put them on your plate, and it's like not crunchy enough. It's still almost cucumbery.
Oh yes, yeah. It's almost like it's just a cucumber salad at that point.
But yeah, it's got the vinegar, it's got the flavors, but it probably hasn't been like pickled enough to get crunch. And I think that's one thing about pickles I love is the crunch.
You like pickles, but don't like salt and vinegar chips.
This is true.
It's the same for me. I don't like it either.
Are you mistaken?
You don't either, Billy?
I despise salt and vinegar chips. Oh, it's so bad.
I hate them.
The smell. Somebody will open up the bag and I can smell it from across the fucking room. No, thank you. But I love pickles though, and I like oil and vinegar. Like oil and vinegar for a salad. Like I have no problem with.
I know you like dill.
I like dill.
I think it's the part of the pickle that,
How do you say that one sauce that's very dilly? Tzatziki?
Tzatziki sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, love that sauce.
Fantastic sauce. Cucumbers.
Right. On a nice gyro, whatever. However you say it.
It's gyro.
I love a pita.
We actually just had some great gyros the other night, but they forgot the tzatziki sauce, so Carly made some at home, and it was phenomenal.
I think the T is silent. More Zeds. I don't know.
Tzatziki. I don't know.
Correct
us if you're watching, and
let us know.
Yes, let us know how you say tzatziki sauce.
Yeah.
So you'd say that pickles are like a perfect complement to like, I don't know, a burger or a hot dog
or a sandwich.
Or a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is
I'd
the
say so.
pair of anything? Like I'm thinking
like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly, tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Yeah.
French onion dip and potato chip. My foot.
I would say probably the most popular would be chocolate and peanut butter, but that's just me.
That's your favorite of all time.
It's a good one.
I mean,
it's a solid pick.
I do love chips and dip though. French onion dip and chips is fucking fire.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Lamb and tuna fish. It's a little Big Daddy reference.
Big Daddy.
Yep.
Nice. I was gonna say pepperoni and cheese. I don't know. Pizza, pepperoni and pizza.
Yeah.
Cheese and fucking burger.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I never classified cheese as a topping on a burger.
Like you say burger, you're default thinking cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, yes.
But I do know it's like, because a lot of places like to fucking charge you like 50 cents.
Create your own burger. Yeah. What cheese would you like? 75 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I see it as a default. Like it's just part of it's not a topping. To me, a topping is lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle.
Like mushrooms. When you order a pizza, you don't have to say, cheese, please.
Yes. Would you like
I guess so. Extra cheese doesn't count as a topping.
Well,
it's just part of it.
Extra cheese counts as a topping, but not cheese.
Yeah, I agree.
But it doesn't go on top though. It's included with the cheese. It's just more of it.
The cheese is on the pizza, right? And then they're like, let's put some extra cheese on the pizza.
Zach used to work at a pizza shop.
Yeah, I guess you did you're telling no. Because it all melts together and it should just be all one thing. It's not an additional.
Pepperoni is melted to the cheese.
But it's not. But it's separate things though. It's not the same thing.
That's a topping.
So if I ordered pepperoni and extra pepperoni, that should only be one topping.
You can get No, I'm not debating the extra charge. I'm just not classifying it as another topping.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I get where he's coming from, I think.
Yeah, you can say extra cheese. It's just not a topping.
I think you're adding extra topping.
No. Now, I will say there's places that do slices, and people will ask for extra cheese, and they'll put cheese on top of the already made pizza and pop it back in the oven, and it's gross. And then, like, that's how they consider it a topping. But if you're just saying I want a pizza with extra cheese, it's just more cheese.
All right, Billy, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I was thinking about this when producer Brandy hates mango, right?
Okay.
And I'm kind of curious. You and I have never discussed fruits. And I would like to know, what is Squidbilly's, Possibilities, Willington's favorite fruits? I want to know 5.
5.
Okay. Top fruits. Top fruits of all time.
Strawberries.
That's number 1?
Are we starting from the top, or are you just kind of throwing 5 out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top?
Yeah, I'll start. Strawberries definitely number 1.
Okay.
I love bananas.
Oh, what are your bananas?
I'm sorry.
That's Zach's favorite.
I've been getting into raspberries, like red raspberries.
Okay.
Wait, is there something else than red raspberries?
Black raspberries, or blackberries?
Blackberries?
Blackberries, yeah. I mean,
That's not a raspberry.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess it's just next to each other. They're always combined, so I just consider them the same.
Candy has taught me blue raz is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I only have real.
Yeah.
It's only the candy brown, which top tier flavor.
All right.
Blue.
So we've got strawberry.
Yep.
Banana. Raspberry. Red raspberry. You want to make that distinction?
Yes, made that abundantly clear. All right.
Really? Yes.
Oh God, some more fruits.
Are you not a fruit guy?
I like pineapple.
Are you
Pineapple's
not
good.
fruity, Billy? You're not fruity.
Yeah, I'm not. I like Fruity Pebbles, but
Ooh. I do love Fruity Pebbles.
yeah.
Better than Fruit
Yeah,
Loop?
pineapple's up there, and I like watermelon. I really like watermelon. I'd say that's a good top 5. If that was in the mix in a fruit bowl, I'd be happy.
Yeah, so that's my top 5.
I missed your 4. If watermelon was 5, I missed your 4.
What was it? I forget what I said.
So good that I forgot.
Jeez. Pineapple.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a solid list. I would call that a normie list. If you don't,
yeah, boring perhaps.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
like,
not a big fruit guy. If fruit's there, but I don't like a lot of melons. Like I don't like honeydew. I don't like cantaloupe.
I love
if
melons.
it's there and it's ripe.
Chris is a melon guy.
I love melons.
But most of the time when melon is presented, it's not ripe enough.
Yeah.
Unbearable melons, perhaps.
Yeah. Big juicy melons. Nice and firm.
Wow.
What
is this from?
Whoa.
You know, Austin Powers.
Which one?
Oh, I think it's the second one when they're talking about, I'll send you the clip later.
But yeah. I'm an Austin Powers 2 guy, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't quite remember that scene.
Yeah, it's
we've had that argument on this pod before.
Yeah, we have.
Austin Powers 2 versus Austin Powers 1. What is your decision on that, Billy? Where do you land?
Austin Powers 1, in my opinion.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's right there. Austin Powers 1 is far superior.
Thank you. Yes. Now, I mean, I do like if I'm going in the order, I would say 1, 3, 2, but that's just me.
Whoa.
It's also wrong.
I don't know.
What are you saying? 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
I mean, obviously that's the order that it's presented to us, but I would say I would rather watch.
How dare they mix up the order?
I'm a 2, 1, 3 guy.
What
no response. Utterly speechless.
I can't believe you just said that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You said 2 what?
Billy, what you are you a big Mike Myers guy in general?
I do like Mike Myers. Yes.
What's your favorite Mike Myers movie?
Oh, geez.
I'm gonna guess it for you.
Okay, sure.
You strike me for some reason. I got to be honest. You strike me as a guy that would really like The Love Guru.
No, not at all. That's the downfall of that. That's why he left. I feel like that's why he didn't do any other films after.
I was just giving you a hard time.
I do like. I mean,
it's a hard time is watching The Love Guru.
That is a really, really hard time. I know Zach. I know we talked about me and Zach before with the So I Married an Axe Murderer. Just such a great movie.
I associate that with Brandy and Zach, actually. Producer Brandy and Zach.
That's right.
It's funny. I see a lot of qualities of Zach in Mike Myers in that movie.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're calling Zach
a lot
a
of your
poet?
mannerisms.
My what?
Your mannerisms. Like your mannerisms. You remind me of Charlie in that movie.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
The problem is I like to. I think it's okay. So I think maybe my personality sometimes is just taken from favorite movies, but not to the degree of Chip Douglas.
Yeah.
Because I was like a little variant, like just a little tweak here, and you might be Chip Douglas. And you probably haven't seen Cable Guy yet, have you?
No, I haven't. Well, I guess I watched a little bit of it because, it's the Oh Billy scene, right?
Here's the thing.
Sorry.
I get where you're coming from when you say like, your personality comes from different. I don't know if it's like that more than like you just are a naturally sarcastic, like.
Oh, like that character.
Yeah, you just like. I love when your camera flips.
Don't worry about the man behind the screen. Don't worry about the man behind the screen.
Lock that profile.
Yeah.
Landscape it, dude. Yeah, I can see like sarcasm and like a blue face.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta take a duty call. Give me a second.
Oh, I thought you said I gotta take a duty.
I was like, I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back. I want to ask Billy when he comes back.
Let's talk about what we're gonna ask Billy when he comes back.
Let's talk about Billy. Let's talk shit about Billy while he's on the screen. I'm just gonna take him off the screen real quick. Actually, apparently I can't. So I was gonna say,
can't you write? Wasn't there like a hide from?
Oh, on the side here. I think.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is. So I was thinking, when you said like, is that your favorite Mike Myers movie? I saw a post about like Ace Ventura, right?
Okay.
And I was like, love Ace Ventura. However, I gotta say, it might not be in my top 5 Jim Carrey movies.
I 1000% agree with that.
And it's a great movie.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe that's one. And we talked about John Candy last night, but like I think actors like that, it's like tough. I wonder if Billy, especially since he hasn't seen the Cable Guy, and the Cable Guy is knocking on the door. I'm not gonna lie to you.
While he's gone, let's take a poll. What do you think Billy's favorite Jim Carrey movie will be?
What do I think? I'm gonna go with something stupid like Bruce Almighty.
Ooh, I could see that. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have a second one after you, a runner-up.
Yeah. For some reason, I could see Billy. No, this is more of a Poto thing, but I was gonna say Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, that's Poto. That's like a sad boy secret.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite?
Nah.
I don't want to reveal a list from you right here. Or I was like, maybe like Billy's like, I like Truman Show. Like an existential.
That is going on my list.
Well, it's not a movie. It's not a bad movie. I'm just saying. Or my that wasn't my second guess.
Yeah.
My second guess was like Me, Myself, and Irene.
Ooh. That's a sneaky. When we talk about movies that we saw too young, I remember my dad taking me.
Seen that one? I saw it in theaters. Yeah, told me that. Like I think the after sex pissing scene.
Yeah, like I was like, I don't
what is
get
happening?
that.
Yeah.
Or like when he wakes up and she's like in his hotel room, he's like, "Did your lips get and he like took the lotion, and I was like, I don't get
these jokes.
I was like, this is an adult movie.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, we're like young as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
like my dad's like, we're gonna go see a Jim Carrey movie, and I'm like, oh
nice, I love the mask. Yeah, like.
All right, so we're waiting for Billy, so we're just gonna jump into our top 5 Jim Carrey movies. I think 5. I am gonna start with Cable Guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna start with Cable Guy there. 4. You're not gonna see Eternal Sunshine on my list, and I know what you're thinking. That's shocking, Chris. You're a big Elijah Wood guy.
That's right.
But no, doesn't make it.
I was thinking more. You're more of a Kate Winslet guy.
I mean, she's a formative booby.
Formative boob.
I remember
Top half or
bottom. And Kate Winslet still gets naked in all her movies. Like, I respect that in yeah.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
But 5 gonna.
I didn't know it changed so easily. I'm putting on pink. 5.
Nice. 5. I'm definitely going. What did I just say?
5 was
Cable Guy. 5. I'm going Cable Guy. 4. I think I'm going Dumb and Dumber. Okay. 3. I'm going Truman Show.
Little drama.
Little Jim Carrey showing his range, if you will.
Little Mr. Popper's Penguins, huh?
Yeah.
Little number 23 showing that range.
Yeah. Little horror movie, Jim Carrey.
Little Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
2. I'm going Liar Liar.
I figured.
Yeah, love me.
Be up in there.
Yeah, Liar Liar is like one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. And then 1, I guess I gotta go.
Oh shit.
1, I guess I gotta go. I gotta go Mask. The Mask.
Wow.
But like that was like off the top of the dome, and now I wish I had reordered the list. Like,
sure.
Like Mask probably would be like 4.
Yeah.
Liar Liar probably still 2, but now I want to put Truman Show 1 and keep actually now that I've thrown out 5, here's my list. 5 is The Mask.
Okay.
4 is The Truman Show. 3 is Cable Guy. 2 is Dumb and Dumber. 1 is Liar Liar. Boom. There's my Jim Carrey list.
Easy day. Okay. So recap.
Okay.
I guess we'll recap when Billy gets on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do you think about the flavor?
I really like this one. This is good.
Pink apple. And what? Lime?
Lemon.
Pink apple, lemon.
Like you get the apple. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Apple's an underutilized flavor in seltzer.
I agree. It's underutilized flavor in like seltzers and like cocktails. School lunch adjacent right there.
School lunch adjacent. Exactly.
There we go.
Oh, very good. So we just went through.
Well, you started.
I haven't done mine yet, but our top 5 Jim Carrey movies.
Okay.
Chris, do you want to just roll out your list real quick?
All right, Billy. Here was my list.
Okay.
All right. 5 is The Mask.
That's
4.
number 5. Okay.
Yeah. 4 is.
Wait. Do you think we should let him go so you don't name yours?
I mean,
Yeah,
sure won't. Yeah.
I mean, I guarantee we're gonna have, blendings of them because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like he's been in 1,000 movies like Nick Cage or something.
4 is The Truman Show.
He's been in quite a lot.
3. I'm switching my list. 3 is Dumb and Dumber.
On the fly, dude.
2
This is not what you told me.
2 is Cable Guy. And 1 is Liar Liar.
Oh.
He forgot that movie. He's now adding it to his list. I could see.
Yeah.
I could see by his.
No, I like Liar Liar. I like Liar Liar. It's one of my favorite. Fletcher Reed is such a great character, man.
Oh,
like
your name.
Dropping the Fletcher Reed.
Yeah,
nice.
Fletcher Reed, man.
On your ass here, bud.
And it just, I mean, the way his wife, I don't even know the actress's name who plays his wife,
I hate that.
but that name Fletcher, it's just a perfect 2-syllable emphasis, just dick, essentially.
One of my favorite scenes in that movie is when he's like, "The goddamn pen is blue."
It's blue.
A nice little Jennifer Tilly action in that one.
You know that's always going to be a
priority in your
priority.
Yeah.
It was
makes
me.
any movie great.
I'd have got him 10.
It was me.
The
Artistic control he had in that movie too. I mean, they just I know they show some of the bloopers at the end of the movie during the credits.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm sure I could only imagine what else happened that they didn't show.
For sure.
They just kept the thing rolling. They allowed him to do whatever he wanted, essentially.
Oh yeah, that kind of power in the 90s.
Yeah. All right, so Which one of you two wants to go now with your top?
I'll
5?
go. Well, I feel like I'm giving Billy answers. I guess.
I mean, like I said, there's only so many movies in the last 30 years that he's been
getting
in.
a little carried away with saying he doesn't have a great catalog because he has a fantastic catalog. And that's the whole point of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He's got more than 10 movies. So I'm going to, what did I say number 5 was? Cable Guy?
Cable Guy.
Actually, that might be higher.
Oh.
Cable Guy. The Mask.
The Mask.
The
Cameron Diaz gets a lot of.
Yeah.
Dorian.
What's the bad guy's? The actor in The Mask. The bad guy. He's always like that guy.
I don't know his name. That guy.
Yeah, he's always playing like that kind of.
He's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
All right, number
3.
It's tough. Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, that's a high.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
It's adult.
It's adult. Number 2. I know I said it might not be, but I think Ace Ventura.
Okay. 1 or 2?
Oh.
1. Okay. I feel like I've never seen you choose a sequel as higher than the original. I don't think that's ever happened for you.
I don't think is that even possible? That's a question.
It happens for me a lot.
Really?
Austin Powers too.
Oh, by the way, quick side note: the Melons thing was from Goldmember. So
I knew it wasn't from the second one. I was like,
that sounds lowbrow.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I mean, am I on number 2 is Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
I mean, number 1's obvious, right? It's Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's like a top 5 movie in general.
Magnum opus. Yeah, it's top 5 movie in general. I think if you talk about 2s, Terminator 2.
Oh.
Over 1.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's a good one.
I guess if you go into like horror movies, I guess Friday the 13th Part 2 is better than the first one in my opinion, because that's when Jason Voorhees comes in. So it's kind of a letdown after the first one when you find out it's just his mom. So
classic.
Yeah, but do you think it was a letdown when it happened?
No, yeah, it's just the order of events, how it happened, right? Like that's how it was presented to us. Like
us watching it now, we know who Jason Voorhees is supposed to be. So when you watch
exactly,
but back then you're probably like, oh, it's just a movie.
Billy's
Billy, you're 5. I kind of want to take. Sorry, I kind of want to take out. No, you're good.
No, you want to take out? Go ahead, take something out.
I don't. I was thinking about Me, Myself, and Irene putting like Bruce Almighty in or something. I don't know.
Well, I would say Bruce Almighty is my number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had just saw the Truman Show for the first time. Like,
What's that? Looking to the side over there.
Looking over the side. You got a list or something?
I have my work computer up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that last call I was doing.
Truman Show's a great pick.
Yeah, I never saw it before, and I saw like a clip of it somewhere, and I was like, I've never seen this. Truman Show. Let's see. I'd say The Mask, number 3.
Question.
Yes.
You seen the Truman Show?
I have.
Okay. Because I thought you were like, I'd never seen it before. Then I saw a clip.
No, I'm saying before. Like it was like last year. I watched it. I watched it for the first time last year. I couldn't believe it. It was really, really good.
It's existential, Billy. That's how Zach described it.
I'd say number 3.
You already said your 3.
Yeah, you said it.
What did I say?
The Mask.
The Mask. Okay, good. I was making sure.
You guys didn't think about that one?
Son of Mask?
What was it?
Is that the one with Jamie Kennedy?
No, with Jamie Kennedy? No, thank you. I'd say Ace Ventura 1, number 2.
Oh, I was like, Ace Ventura 1. I was like, bro, you missed.
I got it.
Oh, you mean I missed number 2. Gotcha.
I got you. You can just
and
the second one's When Nature Calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe I'm thinking top 6 now, because I forgot Liar Liar was my number 1. But number 2, I really, really, really enjoy his The Grinch, just because it's a classic.
Oh, that's a
Maybe The Grinch is the special. What do they call that?
honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Yes, yes. Grinch is the honorable mention. Number one's Liar Liar.
So let me get this straight.
You didn't pick Dumb and Dumber
Dumb and Dumber at all.
I mean, I like Dumb and Dumber. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's. I don't know. It's just not in my top 5. Jim Carrey. I think it's a special thing of its own.
It's the top 5 movie of all time. Not just Jim Carrey.
You think so? Okay, yeah. All right. So it's in that category then. I'll watch it that way.
What if I ask?
I'm aghast.
What if I ask? We don't have to keep doing 5s because then it takes a long time to think. But
Sure.
Throw out 3 of your favorite Ben Still's movies.
Oh, geez. Heavyweights, for sure.
Heavyweights? Definitely.
Just because it was like my first, I'll say Dodgeball. I think his role as White Goodman's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But just because it holds a special place in my heart of like one of the first Ben Stiller movies I ever watched was Meet the Parents. And I didn't know that Ben Stiller was a comedic actor, like the way how crazy he was in Heavyweights, how crazy he was in Dodgeball, because I had only ever seen him like Along Came Polly, Meet the Parents, where he's playing just the Joe Schmo of a person. And then I saw I remember I watched Zoolander with Brandy, and I was like, "What the fuck is Ben Stiller doing?"
What about you?
I mean, we didn't mention Zoolander.
Yeah.
The original,
Yeah.
Billy Zane's in it.
Billy Zane's in it.
He is in it, yes.
Movie rules. Along Came Polly, I think, is really good.
I think it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate
Seymour
Jennifer
Hoffman.
Aniston. I hate Jennifer
Seymour Hoffman. Yeah. R.I.P.
The most underrated actor.
Yeah. Old school. Yeah, most underrated.
Raindrop.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I mean, like.
There's one glaring omission from both of your lists so far.
I know. Give me a second, though.
All right. It's probably my number 2. You're going to be like, oh, duh.
Was it later in his career? Earlier?
Like, we were young when it came out.
Oh, duh. I got it. Probably number 1, honestly. Something About Mary.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Also, Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Also, yes, another honorable mention in the
Oh, Brett Favre.
My name is Noir.
Matt Dillon.
Yeah, Matt Dillon. Yes, Jeffrey Tambor.
Yeah. Heavy hitters in this movie.
Hitters. My name is Noir.
My
From
name is
Mousetrap. He's also in that.
Yeah.
Have
Have you seen Mousetrap, Billy?
I have not, no.
Interesting.
Wow.
Is that something I should see? Spend the time for?
I don't know about if it holds up.
What's his name? Nathan
Fillion?
Isn't that the dude?
Not,
yeah.
Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane. It's got Nathan Lane.
Oh,
He's a
gotcha.
musical guy, so.
Yeah. Nathan Fillion's the dude from
Firefly. Yeah.
Firefly. Serenity. I was like, what's the movie?
Serenity Now.
Serenity Now.
Serenity Now.
Frank. There you go. Jerry Stiller.
My top Ben Still's movies. Heavyweights, number 3.
Yeah, what's up there? It was already mentioned, so I didn't want to.
Yeah.
What is this? A deli meat. Come on, you devil lord.
My favorite is just like get on the scale.
Get off the scale. My favorite.
Get off the
I'll
scale.
quote this still, where it's like lunch has been canceled.
Dude, lack of hustle.
Yeah, Heavyweights is just great. I'm gonna go for number 2 is There's Something About Mary. And number 1, you guys are gonna clown me for this, but if you know what this movie's about, if you've seen this movie, you'll be like, that's a classic Chris movie. Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I never seen
I don't think I ever gave that movie the time of day, honestly.
It's good?
Yeah, I think it's not funny in like that kind of way.
It's kind of like how a Truman Show was.
Yeah.
For
It's
Jim Carrey.
it's definitely like you watch it to be like
Oh, what?
a life, slice of life.
Holy shit! Yeah.
But the dude just like lives in his own world in his head, and I'm like,
that me.
I see myself.
That's right.
But yeah, those are my 3 Ben Stillies.
Nice.
Billy, you're very monochromatic today.
What do you mean?
Color.
Mono.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, kind of, and it doesn't help with the background being like crazy colorful.
I think it's a Vans.
It's a Vans hoodie. Yeah.
It's Vans on, but they look like sneakers.
Oh.
Deep ref.
It's fun.
Billy,
one thing we've been watching. What's up?
Do you get that ref?
For what? Wearing Vans, but they look like sneakers. Is that what you said?
He clearly does not.
I know, right?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
What is the reference from?
It was a song.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But they look like sneakers.
That's right.
Yeah. It's all good.
We old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Billy, you got
Well,
anything?
we were. I don't know if you've noticed, or I don't know if you guys have Netflix or not, but Lindsay Lohan making a comeback. She has 3 movies on Netflix now, and they're pretty good. 2 out of the 3. The third one hasn't been released yet. One's a Christmas movie, another one's like a rom-com, and then the next one's gonna be another Christmas movie. So
she's a Hallmark actor now.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say so. She's
pretty much it's a Hallmark. Pretty much it's a Hallmark movie. But I mean, they were pretty enjoyable. They were a little cheesy, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Are you a Lohan guy? Like, it sounds like you went out of your way.
Are you a Lohanian?
Oh yeah, I love Lindsay.
That is good.
So.
Yeah,
that is good.
Right. Lohanian.
What is your top Lohan movie?
I always I always loved Herbie Fully Loaded.
I knew he was going to say that.
Such a great movie.
Alien Romulus is out on streaming.
Hulu.
What is it?
Alien Romulus, the new Alien.
Oh, is it really?
It's on Hulu's. That's actually
okay. I'll have to give it a try.
Silicon Valley, but I got a quick question then.
All right.
It's just kind of like on Alien. I thought they talk about recently like UFOs and shit. So say aliens do roll up, right?
Yes.
Roll up. What movie Alien do you think is most accurate of what we would find? Is it Aliens?
Oh.
Just straight up
Xenomorphs.
Xenomorphs. Just
Mars Attacks.
Oh, so
that's 100%. The best rendition of Aliens, the most closest to the reality of it.
I don't think it's either. I don't know.
Is Cloverfield an alien technically?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
An alien. Or
but I don't think you ever see them. Yeah. You just see the stuff that they're maneuvering, right?
Cloverfield?
In Cloverfield? Do you actually see the aliens though?
Have you seen the movie?
I mean, I recall, but wasn't it just what was it? Like a camcorder?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry.
I don't think I ever saw the actual aliens in it.
You do.
Yeah.
That's like the
big reveal.
Yeah.
Is that JJ?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Super 8.
Yeah.
Also, I said Signs.
Signs is a good one. What's weird to me is when I think of aliens, I think of I bet they're so different. The human mind cannot fathom.
That's probably true,
what an alien
or
might.
Or they Futurama with those
Oh yeah,
poppers and everyone's eating them.
Or even the Simpsons alien with the tentacles.
I don't know, because I agree with that probably that you don't even know what the fuck's going on.
If they are humanoid though, I think like a classic Paul,
the gray.
Yeah,
the gray
the little
little dude with a big head.
Yeah, the cartoony kind of alien where it's you get 2 big eyes and
Paul's a good alien.
Also good alien.
Top tier alien maybe. Paul.
You seen Paul?
Yeah. Well, because I think if an alien saw us, they would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then if you see anything else on Earth, we're just the only species that has the thought process to even comprehend something like that.
Have you seen Paul?
Paul? I don't think so. No.
I see. You should see Paul.
See Paul. Is it? When did that come out?
Recently.
Oh, just recently? Then probably not for sure.
No, it came
I'm
out
not good with.
like 8.
Yeah,
So
it was like
today-
after Shaun of the Dead and after. Was it before Place at the Worlds?
I think it's before World
Okay.
10. Yeah, let me-
Oh, okay.
He's IMDbing.
So you did have a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
2011.
it did really good in the box office. Doubled its budget.
Jason Bateman's in it. Bill Hader's in it.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen's in it. Your
You
favorite?
don't like Kristen Wiig?
Nah.
Kind of like Kristen Wiig.
You big Kristen Wiig fan?
A little bit.
Oh, we got Holland.
Wigaholic. That's good.
Yeah.
2011. That wasn't recent. What the heck are you talking about?
Oh,
Recent.
That was the joke, Bill. Yeah. Oh, you sent a picture of that Matt Berry movie? Did you watch it?
No. Oh, it's a Hulu series of like 8 or 9 episodes about Great Expectations from Charles Dickens. It's like a new rendition of it. I looked up the reviews. It doesn't look really good. It's not a good adaptation of the book. It's just the characters and the idea of the story, and everything else kind of goes rogue and they do whatever they want. So no, we have not watched it yet.
Is it supposed to be funny?
No, it's a drama. Like it's a
Not
he's
even a
just
dramedy.
Not even.
yeah, it's not a dramedy. No. Do you know the story of Great Expectations? Did you ever read it?
I'm familiar.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking for people who enjoy Charles Dickens. They said they did not enjoy the Hulu show.
Are
So
you a big Charles Dickens
Are
guy?
you a Jake?
Not necessarily. I just didn't. We didn't start watching it last night when I saw it. But
Fan of Dick?
I do know the story though. It's actually coincidentally as much of a Charles Dickens fan as I am. The actual way I was introduced to the story was from South Park with Pip, because they have a Great Expectations episode with Pip, and it's actually really funny. But we did not watch it. I just thought it was I thought it was funny that I was able to snipe Matt Berry from a side profile picture on a clip on a TV show. I thought you'd be proud of me.
By the voice.
Yeah.
You should just hear him talk. Like, oh, that's Matt Berry.
Yeah, I just happened to click into it, and that picture showed up. And I was like, "Is that Matt Berry?" And when I Googled it, sure as shit, he's in the show.
I think I saw like the new Fallout show. He provides a voice.
Oh.
Really?
And
Okay.
the director or the producer they're interviewing like we have a nice surprise coming up. We got Matt Berry, and they're like so excited. And if you hear him, you know who he is. And I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Well, apparently he'll be doing multiple characters, according to
For
another,
Great Expectations.
No, for Fallout show, he'll be doing multiple characters.
Got fucking Google on fleek, bro. Is that a thing? So
You're a quick Googler.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I know producer Brandy would say the same.
You've seen Toast, right?
I know. I haven't had a chance to. Like I said, it was on Netflix and then it went away, and I guess have to look at it on.
What do you know, Matt
do they
Berry?
have it on Prime?
Oh, IT Crowd.
I think it's
IT Crowd. Well, we first noticed him from What We Do in the Shadows, the TV
Okay.
show.
To me, it's funny to me because I think that's like his least Matt Berry-esque.
What We Do in
Mhm.
Shadows.
What We Do in Shadows. It's like a mainstream version.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's good. I like Laszlo, but like, I was gonna say I got this pillow, but you don't even know what this is from though.
I can't really see it that well. What's it say? Oh, okay. No, I don't understand it, but it's a cool looking pillow.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
It's from Toast.
I'm confused. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have it put up here. I wish I could watch it, but
Did someone not do the world just favor and put on YouTube?
nope.
If you're listening out there,
Please help a brother out. Because it looks like it says free on the Roku channel though, so maybe I'll be able to pull up my old Roku account and see if we
you
can.
got a
pull it there.
Roku account. Hey
Yeah.
man,
I had one of the smart TVs with a Roku remote. And,
I will say, Billy, we're using your old TV right now, and it's ass.
which TV? Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, really? Is that the Samsung?
Yeah, you doodle.
Yeah.
On this. Like, I don't know.
I didn't do that. A friend of mine did that for me.
This is Walter. This is Bill Walters.
I know he wrote my name on it. I didn't write that. But yeah, that TV I got on Black Friday back in like 2006, 2007.
Billy, when you do this, it says right here you did it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, this is your name, is it? It's not my handwriting though. When you now this is it. Just I don't know how this came about, but I was sitting at work one day and I was thinking about like filtered water, right? Like you filter your water to drink because you don't want to consume all the whatever shits in the tap water, right? Your bidet water.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with unfiltered water spraying your butthole?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Because I know, like suppositories, right? Like it absorbs into your bloodstream. Like it's
For sure.
It's kind of like the same thing, right? Like if you're drinking water or spraying water there, are you worried about all of the, whether chemicals or, whatever bad stuff's in the water that's allowed to get through? Being an addition, this is now a new thing, right? You're adding something to your lifestyle that wasn't a thing before, and it could potentially cause some harm, maybe. I didn't know if you had thought about that.
But I'm also no stranger to just drinking tap water. Like I don't even filter my water half the time.
Okay.
Well, you drinking like cans.
Well, I mean that, but I mean like when I'm at my apartment and I don't have like my soda stream, I just pour it, like fill it up and.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the way to phrase it would be like, do you think there's any benefit if you use filtered bidet water?
Oh yes.
How would you get it connected?
So a lot of houses have filtration.
Fill your tub up with like liquid death, and then you use that as like a pump. Bidet takes from the back.
I think that's
or the toilet, right? So like if you fill the back of the toilet with just liquid death cans, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna get like 2 to 3 good washes.
Yeah.
Well, they do. There are systems in place where you can hook up, like you call out a company to come out to hook up a filtration system to your main water line, and then your shower will have filtered water, your toilet, your sinks will all have filtered water already. So you don't have to have
reverse osmosis or some shit.
Yes, pretty much. And it's expensive as all hell. But once you get it installed, it's really worth it because it lasts like 10 to 15 years. You don't have to do anything too crazy.
For sure.
But I was just sitting there one day. I was like, man, like
you were thinking about bidets.
Thinking about bidets, yeah. I wish I could have one. But I can't because the toilets are too small.
Oh, I thought the reason why was because of this fear of
minerals.
Oh yeah. No, I'm no stranger to tap water either. I mean, it doesn't bother me much any.
Are you a star family or an angel family?
Between the two, a star family.
Well, you said between the. Okay, does that mean there's a third option that you're actually using?
So we actually, for some reason, every topper we find is too damn heavy. And it just won't stay up. So we'll toss a Santa hat on top. And that does a nice little.
Like that.
Yeah, you put some tissue paper up there to fluff it up, and it looks like a little Santa hat.
You know what? I like that, Billy. Good answer.
Thank you.
You know what I saw? We saw it at Second Charles. It was like the Mario star.
Oh yeah.
I was telling Carly about that Super Mario star. I think I would love to see it light up and blink and stuff. I think that would be sweet.
Producer Brandon to get one because I thought.
Yeah.
Were you
a little bit of a compromise of putting the tree up early? We're getting this Mario star if that's the case.
It's still up. It's just sitting there.
Growing up, though, what was your family?
We would have a Santa Claus topper. Wow. So it looked like a statue of Santa, but it was for the topper of the tree.
Okay.
So either my mom had like either a Santa head or a standing Santa with like a like kind of like a statue of Santa, but that was the topper. We rarely had a star.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's where the Santa hat idea came from. Well, just pop a hat on there. We just happened to have an extra one. We didn't have anything to put up, and it's like, oh,
you get fancier hats, like like a team themed hat.
Like
slap it on there.
I'm embarrassed to admit that, like, if we had thought about this, I'm sure my mom would have done like what you guys do with the Santa hat and just like kind of fluff it up. But I don't think we ever had an angel or a star, and my mom just like put the lights like
all the way up.
Yeah, all the way up.
All the way up. Okay.
I feel like you need one though.
You need something.
And the lights, like it just keeps going.
I feel like randomly, like the tree that my mom had, like.
Billy? We lost Billy.
But I feel like her tree would always touch the ceiling. So it'd be like
just shove it like a fucking
like kind of like bent over a little bit.
The Grinch, was it one of
those? Oh, the Grinch, yeah. It was the Grinch. Yeah.
Shit, but like caught on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always had like a star.
Like classic star? Did it light up?
It lit up, but it was always like it was multicolored.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always did multicolors.
You were a multicolored family.
Multicolor, yeah.
Ah. Blinking or twinkling.
Yeah, breathing. My mom would say, "You're breathing," and I'm like,
I don't think that's the term.
I don't think so. I think it's some other thing.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, I don't know when we're getting Billy back, so we might as well just wrap this portion up.
All right. Well, let us know how your tree was.
Yeah, let us know what topper you put on.
Yeah.
Possibly the bottom, if you will. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I know that's unconventional as we're trying, but check us out on all the stuff, the social media. Even though we bitched about social media, still find us on social media. Hit us a like, follow, yada yada. Gin Sofa out.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for us today. Hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as me, Cristiago, and Billy Lesson Zane did. We're trying these new things out to keep the pod going because people are moving away left and right. It is what it is. That's what life is. Again, if you haven't, subscribe. We got a Discord page. Go in there and talk some shit with us. Have a good time. We got a merch store. We got a whole new website. Check it out. Let us know what you think. All right, Gin and Sofa, out.